Comet the hour, comet the man, and you have a generational talent in your hands. This is the story of a young Frenchman who has stolen the limelight by the scruff of the neck. He has taken the game to a completely different level according to his will, and he has single-handedly, outplayed one of the most toughest oppositions in the UEFA Champions League. Kylian Mbappe, take a bow. You are the real champion, and definitely you deserve all the plaudits for what you are achieving with PSG. And the Champions League match yesterday between PSG and Real Madrid was just another spectacle. Right since the first whistle, I was expecting a really cagey battle where both teams will be most likely a bit conservative in the first 15 to 20 minutes but will slowly come into the game. Obviously, PSG being the home side, I was expecting them to dominate the possession, but the main talking point in my preview was whether Karim Benzema will be risked for this match by Carlo Ancelotti. Karim was, very fresh. He was coming on the back of an injury, but however, nothing phased him. He lasted for 87 strong minutes. But what was the impact? He was chasing shadows and he hardly had a kick in the first half. The reason being PSG completely dominated them. They were dominating the possession. They were making those triggered presses. They were, making those angular presses, blocking the pass lines, and it was really difficult for the likes of Cruz, Casemiro, and Modric, the three key midfielders, to come on the ball. Well, when I say key midfielders, they have been really sensational for Madrid. The Galacticos have averaged more number of passes on the final third because of these three players. And whenever these three players link up with the likes of Vinicius Junior and Karim Benzema, it is a really different attack. And let's be honest here, everyone expected Real Madrid on the balance of play based on the squad to at least try to build those chances, try to be more proactive on the ball and be fearless. But what we saw in the first half was a team which was timid, which was devoid of ideas, and obviously when you have a player like Kylian Mbappe in PSG, you have to fear for the worst. He can take down any opposition, and he, along with Lionel Messi, were creating problems. And yes, even the fullback for PSG, the left back, was really sensational. And along with him, I think Danilo did a sensational job. Leandro Paredes and Marco Verratti have been the key midfielders for PSG this season. Mauricio Pochettino has a special liking for Paredes over Idrissa Gana Gueye, and rightly so, being Argentinian, I just expect him to have that compatriot love for Leandro Paredes, and I just felt that Angel Di Maria creates that kind of balance between the attack and the defense. He falls back, he tracks his runners, and at the same time, he is so pacey that on the counter attack, he can be really lethal. And obviously, when you have that kind of pace in a counter-attacking transition, you can score goals. And Kylian Mbappe, he was leaving Dani Carvajal for dead throughout this match. Carvajal was not getting the support from the wingers, and Asensio, I don't know why he was not putting in that kind of shift. Most of the players were looking quite lackluster in the first half, and Mbappe had some really good chances. But I must say that Madrid dug deep, they rode their luck at times, and it was really, really dogged defending. That is what kept them out of the goal for the first half, and it was a scoreless stalemate in the first half. Coming into the second half, I did expect changes, and especially when you have Furlan Mendy booked and once again Casemiro booked, both of them are suspended for the second leg, which means that Madrid have to play with Eduardo Camavinga or Federico Valverde. And let's be honest, both of them are quite young midfielders. They don't have that kind of experience and pedigree to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And that is when I say that you need a player like Kylian Mbappe who can just be that X factor and create goal scoring opportunities and just take them, because you just need to put it in a plate for that guy and he will just come and smash it into the back of the net. That is the kind of confidence what a player like Kylian Mbappe can bring. And obviously the whole team will be much more galvanized. They will be pressing at least 10 yards higher up the pitch, and this is something which you have not seen PSG doing in the past. They were really up for the fight because Real Madrid is a completely different kettle of fish. And in the second half, PSG were trying to take the game. They did get a penalty in the hour mark, and however, Lionel Messi has missed a penalty. I think it's for the first time against Madrid in his entire football career, and a great save by Thibaut Courtois. Well, Messi was sometimes picking up those pockets of spaces in the midfield and coming too deep and trying to put balls through for Mbappe, because that is exactly what his role is in the current squad. Yes, he is not that kind of prolific goal scorer, but what he can bring to the table is some kind of consistency, some kind of movement. The transition can be smoother when you have a player like Messi who is on the ball. And definitely, I just felt that till that penalty miss, he was really playing well. After that penalty miss, he was kind of shattered because he was expected to score in such a huge match in PSG's complete season. And even though it did not go well, he missed it. It did not bow him down. He was the player who was trying to push the players around him to press higher up the pitch. And that is why I always tell that when you have Lionel Messi in your squad, the entire team can get galvanized. And that is why we saw PSG were still creating chances. Achraf Hakimi was once again quite instrumental on the right hand side. He was complementing Lionel Messi's movement from the right, and he was doing all sides of tricks and you know trying to take that game to the opposition. And that is something which we want to see from a player like Achraf Hakimi. And overall, I just think that Mbappe was a very big difference for PSG, and it was the ultimate test when he brought on Lucas Vasquez. Well, he replaced Dani Carvajal, and it was quite interesting to see how he would line up with Eder Militao in defense, because Militao has a very good partnership with Carvajal. Once Vasquez came on in the second half, I was expecting PSG to still dominate the possession and exploit that weakness of Vasquez as a right back. And that is exactly what happened. Right in the 94th minute, I think was the last minute of the match, Mbappe gets the ball. Neymar's introduction into the game was quite crucial. He did create chances and was looking quite lively, and a backheel assist for Neymar on the stroke of full time. That is where Kylian Mbappe came to life. He goes past two defenders, Lucas Vasquez and Eder Militao, and slots the ball between the legs of Thibaut Courtois into the back of the net. That is the clutch player which you require in your team. And fortunately for PSG, they have Kylian Mbappe. And I'm telling you, he is the next generational talent who always delivers in the big occasion. Lot of critics came up that will he be able to keep up this kind of goal scoring record in PSG? Well, he has now delivered in the big match, and you can expect many more chances for him in future to score goals. If he can keep the same kind of consistency going till the end of the season, who knows? PSG can get their first UEFA Champions League title with Lionel Messi feeding balls through to Kylian Mbappe and sealing the deal for PSG. Well, the second leg now promises to be a humdinger, because I just feel that Real Madrid will come out of that shell. They will try to take the game to PSG, and obviously that will mean that they have to push the players a bit forward. And what will that mean? That will actually create more space for PSG on the counter attack, and we all know how PSG can be lethal in those counter attacks. It was a crazy match, completely dominated by PSG in terms of possession. They could have been much more clinical and taken some more chances by keeping that much possession. However, that did not happen, but a clutch player has delivered, and that is Kylian Mbappe. So, guys, it was a wonderful match. I just expect Mbappe to once again deliver in Santiago Bernabeu, the potential future venue for Kylian Mbappe, and it is going to be a very big ongoing saga throughout the summer transfer window. So until then, let's just hope that Mbappe can hit his peak form along with Lionel Messi and Angel Di Maria and take PSG to the heights of success. So guys, please let me know what are your thoughts about the first leg. Do you think PSG deserve to win on the balance of play, or do you think that Madrid were unlucky to concede in the 94th minute? Put in your thoughts in the comment section, and for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.